Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Blue and Fred, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your puppy's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on her training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. She's going to be coming home with that, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly and put it on and take it off during your follow-up training session. Now, the first exercise that they're going to be demonstrating for us is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Blue heel. At this point, Blue has a job to do, and that is to stay even with her trainer's left leg when walking. And each time that he stops his feet, she should sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So this is one of the biggest complaints that we get with these large breeds, that the dog drags them down the street. And this is proof that she can heel and hold it, sit when Fred stops. The next exercise that they're going to demonstrate for you is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Now, as we know, she has a short attention span, so you're going to want to start out practicing this at about 30 seconds and work up to 3 minutes by like 5 seconds a day. When Fred returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her. This looks like an easy exercise, but it isn't, and ends up all the way back around the heel position where they started. So everything starts and stops at heel position, and when you or she get back to heel position, she expects to get another command. Nice sit. And again, each time you stop, and then Fred leaves her in another sit-stay. And her job is, in spite of distractions, trash cans, wind blowing, squirrels, that she should hold that stay. And this time, instead of returning back to her, Fred is going to call her. It's Blue, come, and she should come right in front and sit facing your knees. That was very well done. And they take off heeling again, because we want to work up to these sit stays and down stays and recalls off leash and that kind of thing. So this is laying the foundation for all of those things. Very good. You would not believe, well, I guess maybe you would believe, most people wouldn't believe how far she's come and how hard this was to get her here. Fred leaves her in another sit-stay. We want her to learn to hold those stays. It's all about focus and self-control. And this time, instead of, well, he's going to demonstrate the recall again. Now, she started to get too wild and go past him, so he said no, and he got her right back to coming in. Now, we're going to be doing a series of down commands, which are difficult to teach and difficult for the puppies to hold. So you're going to be practicing these a lot, and you can practice right in your living room. You don't have to go outside. The more you have fun with this and do it, the better she's going to be. Now, this time, Fred's going to have her sitting at his left at heel position. He's going to take his left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. And he corrected her for sniffing the ground. The long down stay, when you're practicing at home, you're going to start out with about a minute, minute and a half, and you're going to work all the way up to 5 minutes. And again, that's a process. No. Now, she just got up for no reason, so Fred said no. And he repeats his command, no, down, stay. And sometimes it's good that the dogs break or make a mistake, because then we can get to show you what to do. And this time Fred's going to call her out of that. And you got to make sure to kind of keep your tone even. You don't want to get over the top because she's very easily overexcited, as you know. So again, it's all about self-control, focus, maturity. For a young Weimaraner like her, all of those things are a big event. And her doing what you asked her to do. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is her down from a distance. So Fred is going to leave her in a sit stay and turn to face her. Puts a little slack in that leash.
Okay.
Uses his right hand to give the command. And she goes right into a down from a distance. Now we've demonstrated the formal on-leash obedience commands that she knows, her healing, her automatic sits, her sit stay, her down from a heel, her down from a distance, and her come. This took hours of very intensive labor, and we know that she's come a very, very long way. We want to be here for you in the future as she continues to grow and develop, and we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.